What's up, family? It's another beautiful day here, October 8th. I'm still on strike, as you know. You cannot say certain things because they want to lock you down, and they're trying everything possible for you to not spread the truth. But now they have some new stuff coming up called woke news. They're trying to tell you if you're woke, they're trying to shut you down. Here is some clips we're going to put on here for you guys to be aware. Be aware and be knowledgeable and be awoke. Don't be sleep because they're getting very slick. They're trying everything possible to lock us down. But like I said before, the truth have to come out and they can't stop it. Like I said, they want you to say what they want you to say. And if you don't go up their agenda, they want to lock you down. Ain't working anyway, folks. Here's some clips from my brother here. The I'm putting up here for you guys to get some information on what's going on here.
Y'all hear that?
I think you get the idea there. What's going on? All these anchors and all these markets are required to read this script. It's attacking fake news, but
now I want to show y'all this, not as a flex, but to prove to you that I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I literally have a degree in this. So I went to college to get a degree in media communication. During this time is when I realized that the news is not only fake, but it's completely manipulated to control your.
I do not own the copyrights of the video. This video is for educational purposes only. I do not own the copyrights of this video. It's for educational purposes only.
Emotion and also push fear-based tactics. Also during this time, I realized that the news is only owned by like 5 different companies. They all are called sister stations. You can look it up if you wish. So everything is basically fake. You have these actors who are pretending all of these things, these fake stations, along with fake food, fake medicine, fake history. Everything has been plagiarized by the Europeans who currently are in control of this country. Let's stop calling them elites or supremes because they're neither one of them and their demise is imminent.
I never heard Supremes. One time I heard Supremes like Bojangles, you know, the Supremes. Okay.
The movie is also plagiarized, which is why I use so many movies to prove my point. So now we have our own platforms and we can say whatever we want, even though they'll take that away from us with the click of a button. Now the real people
see what they did to me?
Because
Me too.
we're not reading teleprompters. We're basically speaking from the heart, and we're actually speaking truth that people really need and want to hear.
That's the brother.
Before I go, I want to drop one more gem, which is how they're trying to portray the woke people in the media. They're actually coming out with a law that says stop the woke act. They want you to believe that woke is something different than it is. Woke is actually just being enlightened and aware of their plans, schemes, and manipulations that they're trying to use.
And look what they got standing in the back with them.
Y'all truly stay woke.
And yeah, we just witnessed this.
It happened to me, bro. Happened to a lot of us. A lot of us.
Something about something, and that they're actually getting sued about.
Yep.
Right.
Like I said, this video is for educational purposes only.
Like
I do not own the rest of the video.
To get this book, it has some vital information in it.
This ginger is strong in here.
About Princess Diana and how she knew about the reptilians. I have this book on my Amazon storefront, and the title and author is in the caption. A year before I met Arizona Wilder in California, I was introduced to Christine Fitzgerald, a close friend and confidant of Princess Diana for 9 years. They had ceased contact before Diana was murdered by the British establishment in 1997. Christine was an alternative healer who understood the energetic background to illusory reality. She told me how friendly people from MI5 would leave messages for Diana at her healing center near Regent's Park in London, warning that her life was in danger. Christine knew nothing of the people telling me of their reptilian experiences because I had not yet made that public. I met her only to hear about the relationship between Diana and the royals, with nothing reptilian ever mentioned. But she told me without any prompting that Diana called the Windsors the reptiles and the lizards, and said, "They're not human." Diana had also said that the Queen Mother was evil. I played dumb and asked what she meant by reptiles and lizards, and she said that the royal family were a reptilian bloodline and not a human one. This is what Arizona Wilder would later say thousands of miles away in the United States, along with many others. Christine Fitzgerald told me. The Queen Mother. Now that's a serious piece of wizardry. The Queen Mother is a lot older than people think. To be honest, the royal family hasn't died for a long time. They have just metamorphosized. It's sort of like cloning, but in a different way. They take pieces of flesh and rebuild the body from one little bit. Because it's lizard, because it's cold-blooded, it's much easier to do this Frankenstein crap than it is for us. The different bodies are just different electrical vibrations, and they have got that secret. They've got the secret of the microcurrents. It's so micro, so specific. These radio waves that actually create the bodies. These are the energies I work with when I'm healing. She was talking, of course, about the way the body is a projection of waveform information. They know the vibration of light, and because they're cold-blooded, they are reptiles. They have no wish to make the earth the perfect harmony it could be, or to heal the earth from the damage that's been done. The earth's been attacked for Xeons by different extraterrestrials. It's been like a football for so long. This place is a bus stop for many different aliens. All these aliens, they could cope with anything, including the noxious gases.
Now have been actually making fake lettuce, fake eggs.
What
This
I
shit
thought was
weird.
even more weird. Apparently, they glue meat together. You know, when you buy a steak, you think it's a solid steak, but some of the cheap steaks are actually just a bunch of different end pieces, and they have this weird glue, and they glue ends together, and they apparently do it with chicken too. I can,
That's why I said watch what you're eating. Be aware of what you're eating. It's not what you think you are eating.
I think that's why it says on a lot of chicken packets, of cheap chicken, this is 15% rib meat.
See that? Don't breathe that in.
Otherwise known as meat glue.
Stay over the top like that. We mix it up.
Then roll it and refrigerate. Ours uncooked, but cooked is another story. And it's not just beef. Pork, lamb, fish, and chicken.
Looks like one piece of chicken. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yep.
But hard to tell, isn't it?
On the grill, it's even harder to pick.
So that's the real McCoy, nice and tender. Let's go for the meat glue. I can't tell the difference.
And chances are you're eating it on a regular basis.
I'm just here to point out the coincidences. So I found this video on Fox over a year ago. So I had a supporter say, I think you misunderstanding Trump when he said they're trying to get rid of the cows. So I'm gonna play this clip for y'all. But when I watch this clip, I still think Trump was trying to warn us about them trying to take out cows.
Yeah,
and a lot
breatharian
more
me,
stuff.
please.
So I do feel like I owe it to y'all so y'all can make up y'all own mind instead of just believing in what I believe in. And then I'm gonna point out some coincidences. Let's roll the clip.
Well, here's the deal about the Green New Deal, and it's not 2 billion or 20 billion, as you said. It's $100 trillion. I'm talking about where they want to rip down buildings and rebuild the building. It's the dumbest, most ridiculous. Where airplanes are out of business, where two-car systems are out, where they want to take out the cows. You know, that's not true either, right? This is a 100 trillion. That's more money than our country could make in 100 years.
Coincidence number one. Y'all remember the show Yellowstone, right? Where the helicopters came in and threw down poisonous hay so the cows can eat it and die? Ain't it crazy this was in Yellowstone as well? In 1873, the American government killed 1.5 million buffalo just to starve the Native Americans, just so they can depend on the government. And here goes another coincidence. Trump said they want to take out the cows. He told us a food shortage was coming. And did you know for the 10,000 cows that died? Never mind. I'm just pointing out the coincidences.
Hey, what I did, and the farmers was telling y'all, it ain't come from me. These are real farmers was telling y'all that shortage is coming. They're paying them to get rid of their crops.
I make a video about that for a year ago. Yep.
And then
Yep.
governments are storing this food.
That's why I tell people stock up on your food stuff. Stock up on your food stuff.
Start to understand why. Understand why these people are wanting to leave. These rich people are wanting to leave the planet with Elon Musk. Understand why the government is storing food in bunkers and rich people are buying bunkers. The ones that can't leave, they're buying bunkers. Understand that. Get it? All right, there.
Well, the bunker thing, I said this, if you have a pole shift, they cannot get out because the water is going to flood all bunkers. So when they're building those underground bunkers and you get a pole shift, where they're actually north go to the south, they can't get out. They're trapped underwater. So that's all right. Let's keep the bunkers. All right, folks.
Homeless harvest games.
Over here hunting again. Finding homeless people.
For all those
This incredible device
the homeless people unhappy that this company right here is running their ass up and harvesting them, turning them to ground beef. Why don't y'all call this number right here? See that number? And complain that after they grab the homeless people, why they leave their trash and shit all over the place and don't come do nothing about it. If you're gonna capture the homeless people because they trash in the area and causing a problem, the least you can do is pick up their trash that you left since you done took their ass away. Now he over here stalking this dude. I'm gonna show you who he's stalking. See this dude right here? That's what he's trying to capture right now. He's on the phone calling it in, trying to get the car with the van to come over here. That's why he's leaving out the area. It's his ass over here trying to steal his ass, hiding inside the car in the tinted windows like nobody see his ass. Yeah, I saw your ass. And you raised the windows up when I came through, didn't you? Because you know, I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
I've never seen this before.
I don't know if y'all know this, but somebody that works for the government, his name is Brendan Carr, he just sent out like a letter to Google and Apple to remove TikTok from their apps. And if they do not comply, they have to write a written statement saying why by July 8th. Let me tell y'all something. The government is pissed because TikTok tells you real news and it spreads real fast, and they're mad that the whole entire world is able to connect on one app. The whole entire world can all be one on TikTok. Like, you can see stuff from everywhere. That's the only app that's actually showing you stuff from all around the world. You're finding stuff out about the government. They're being exposed. People are showing you the truth. They're showing the facts. They're mad. They're mad, and they want to end it, but they can't stop us. So.
I want to talk about this, and this was a study done over, I believe, in France, where animals were fed GMO corn, genetically altered corn, and they started developing tumors and cysts and all types of things all over their body. Now, a lot of the stuff is hidden from the general public because Monsanto is trying to make as much money as they can while they patent nature and try to sell us this poison, so it's good to be aware of this. If you're looking into eating organic, I want you to look up the documentary. It's called GMOs Revealed. It's a 22-hour documentary that goes into the dangers of GMOs, and we watched it, and it changed our life. And, you know, a lot of the information that was in that documentary was released originally to the public, but just is never really talked about because they want us to consume this genetically altered food. Now, it's interesting. Genetically modified corn has a Bt toxin installed in it that basically when bugs go to eat it, their stomachs explode. So if we eat it, I wonder what it does in the same thing for our gut flora. The other thing you can look up to is GMO corn epicite gene. And this was a gene that was put into corn that could be used as a sterilization gene inside corn. So anything gene altered or gene changed or supposedly is going to save us with genes, I would highly recommend you stay away from it and do your research. You can look up all of these things, but watch the documentary, GMOs Revealed, and it will change your life.
Family, I have to do a part 2 or part 3 on this because it's an hour and 5 minutes long, and you will get bored just watching one after one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it here and do a part 2 or part 3 of the same videos, and so you can watch in different intervals or different series. So peace out, one love. Thanks for subscribing. I love it. I'm doing this for you guys. Despite the fact I'm over getting straight or being put down on YouTube because the truth have to come out. But I'm doing it for you guys. So I'm back up here and running, and I'm going to do part 2 of this same video. So folks, hang in here. Much love. Thanks for subscribing, sharing, and liking the videos. Thank you guys. Without you guys, I can't do this. Peace out, one love.